Yeah, greetings to the viewers. If you're coming with half-cooked tactics, these are the result of the half-cooked tactics. Because of now, we're talking about two teams, two pools in one crawl, and the other pool decided that we're gonna settle for tactics of trying to adapt to what we are doing by trying to make sure that we press you, and after pressing you, we make sure we play from pressing you. Because of maybe Paris deployed on the day, or they'll try to press Sundowns higher and win the ball, maybe at least closer to their goals, so that at least maybe they don't also allow Sundowns to play as well. So as opposed to Sundowns, they always want to impose their style of play by always trying to make sure that they play out and make those combinations. So you check maybe first half it worked, kind of worked, then there was an incident of injuries. So now it means now it's a result of change of tactics now. You check how the tactics change. Sundowns, Kekana got injured. They decided to introduce Pavel Safranko. Pavel Safranko, then it meant that Pavel Safranko went up front with Shalulile. Now it's a change of tactics now. So now Paris going to adapt of now. First half, Morena was the fairest with Shalulile because they wanted to use an element of speed. So now they deployed Morena back to his normal position. And also now, it meant now Paris now had to deal now with two strikers. So did they adapt to those tactics? They couldn't because of now, and that got injured. It's a loss of height as well. Now they got two free kicks against them. They caused it because of now. We're talking about Kibo Mako there. Kibo Mako, Kibo Nyauza, Kwanda Mgonyama. You check who's picking, who was picking Pavel Safranko, who was picking Shalulile also playing. You check Shalulile was being picked by a striker. So it meant Mango was picking Shalulile, which is something that it gives you a bit of an imbalance. Because of now, we want to see a defender picking up a striker, especially because of now of height situation, and also because of defender. So strikers are not normally good when it comes to defending. So it means now Paris now we're toying around with the danger of conceding from free kicks. Because of now with that going out, then there was a loss of height, especially Komrao. So Kwanda gives you that, but also the question of leadership. I felt that a question of leadership, it's a bit of crisis because of I still feel Rinyauza, he's a bit quiet. He doesn't lead also by action. He holds on to shouting out instruction and commanding at the people of he's got his own problems. So how is he going to become the leader that they need, whereas he's got problems? So you check it, the whole tactics now. That's why I'm saying they came with half-cooked tactics because of now. They wanted to adapt and adjust their tactics according to what Sundowns was going to try and do on the day. So it meant that Sundowns, when they were up, they changed their tactics. Pirates now couldn't answer back. And so as they considered goals, now the plan now, it falls off the window now. They don't know what they are doing now. So it means now they are chasing the game without knowing. But also their tactics now, they are overloads. I mean, it's something that's currently now. Every team knows when they are going to play against Paris that there's going to be an overload on the side there. Dion Hoto, even Lodge, he went to that side. Instead of giving at least their tactics a bit of a balance, go back to the right hand side so that at least we use both sides to give it a punch now. So now they're still using tactics of overloads on one side and trying to expose the other side. You can only use that if you are controlling the game. Because of as much as they try to deploy those tactics, they didn't control the game. If they got hold of the ball, they didn't dictate terms and try to conjure up something. I think for most of football lovers, they kind of expected this. Because of now, all the time when you're thinking that Pirates are on the roll, you find when they meet a team that is well structured, well coached. Because of you check at Sundowns how they change tactics, how their players adapt to tactics. Now it means now if you're coming with a one plan and it doesn't work, then it becomes a problem. Now everybody now expected that maybe Pirates might give Sundowns a run for their money, but it wasn't meant to be on the night. Because of now, Sundowns had better plans and they had plan A, plan B, plan C. Because of they kept changing. Even the players that were coming on, they kept adapting to the tactics, which gave Pirates a bit of a situation to deal with. Because of now, you check the substitution. Even Charlie went out. They put in who's the left from Super Sport. They had to put him. They also put in another midfielder, Bansa Charlie. Then it became now a bit of a situation, especially Komitliling. Now also they put in Ngobeni, Bapusha, Bansalake out. They still adapted to situation. So that is why their tactics, they are always spot on, because they can adapt, they can always twist and tweak the tactics and make sure the opposition team doesn't know what is going to hit them. From my side, what I'm seeing it's wrong. Kaka Paris, I feel there's an issue with regard to tactics. Tactics are especially in attack. I highlighted this thing against the Swallows. Their tactics, especially on attack, they are not giving them that balance that they need. Because of football is all about also defending and attacking and defending. As much as you attack, your attack has to be structured. It has to have that balance. It has to give you a bit of result in terms of attacking. So you know, whenever we try to do this, we'll get this kind of result. If that doesn't work, you also adjust and adapt or change to other tactics. So we're seeing a little less combination in terms of going forward, less entries into the last third, and also again it tells you about the cohesion that I'm always highlighting. Also again the change also in lineup, so there's no continuity in terms of their lineup as well. You check now, they started the game with Kamusele and Motswar, who were not included in their last game. So that's the engine room which we are toying around with. We're toying around with the engine room. So it means now every week we've got players that need to adapt or adjust to tactics. And also, this comes with an understanding. You check at Mamelodi Sundowns, the only change that they made, they brought in Nascimento. And also they tweak tactics according to the players that normally plays, that normally start. So it's only different dynamics. It looks like that. It looks like that. But of now, you find that teams they go there, not trying to impose but trying to stop Sundowns. Because of as a team, you've got your own battle that your own preparation as well that you need to start with before you can also go to opposition. Yes, it's always good to know what the oppositions are going to do, and also work on your plan as well that you're going to impose. Because if we're talking about Pirates here, whom I feel that they need to get to a situation whereby they impose themselves, they boss also Mamelodi Sundowns. As much as they came with a plan of trying to stop Sundowns, but when they got hold of the ball, they could also dictate the tempo of the match and also try to conjure up something so that at least maybe result, and also the speed of the game they can control that. They couldn't control that. Hey, you got to admire Umshishi Mfethu. Hey, you got to admire Umshishi because he always finds a way of making Sundowns tick. He always finds a way of making sure that he connects all the dots, especially in that Sundowns attack. Because it's also crucial because as much as you've got good midfielders like Charlie and Kutsie, you've got good defenders, but you need also to try and make sure that those dots you get to connect them, especially up front. Because of now, you check at Pirates, their linkman who's supposed to be Lodge, as much as he's playing on the right, but they try to use him on the role that Mshishi is being used at Sundowns. So meaning he needs to connect all the dots, especially in the last third, which is something that is still a bit of a situation for Pirates because of now. There's no cohesion, Lapaya. There's no combination. There's no interplay. There's no bit of understanding because of you check at Pepra. Pepra, they're still trying to understand him. He's still trying to understand them. All the time he tries to come deep so that they try and expose maybe the other team last defensive line by making sure that maybe Hoto will run into those spaces because he uses speed. But also again, it becomes something that it's monotonous, man. You can easily adapt to those tactics because of now it's weekly tactics. So try and change your tactics. Try and give your tactics a bit of a balance. Try and make sure that there's continuity in your lineup so that players can adapt and adjust to each other and understand each other because it comes with a lot of understanding. It comes with a lot of games. It comes with a lot of preparation as well, which is something that Pirates sometimes I feel it lacks in terms of continuity and adaptation in their attack as well.